Hey there guys, welcome back to the Grow Space. Today, I don't even know, just looking for some spiders. Ooh. This has been hiding in the dark for a little while. I'm just pulling it out now and there's always going to be some little spiders. They give me the chills. I don't know what scares me so much about spiders. They're gross, they're creepy. If you love spiders, come and be my friend because you can remove spiders from my home. So anyway, in this pot we had the Amorphophallus konjac. There's a, I forget what that's called, not silver spoon, bronze spoon, copper spoon, something spoon. I believe it's in the Calancho family. It's a succulent of sorts. We've got these two other small pots of konjacs that went dormant, and I was too lazy that I didn't take the leaves off. So let's just take a moment and mourn the loss of these leaves into the compost bucket. That was tough. Alright, so what we're going to do today is we're going to dump these out and we're going to look and see how the bulbs grew. It's a little bit late in the season to be doing this. It's almost a little early because I should be planting these up very, very soon. As you'll see, there is some life going on in some of these, so eventually, in a few weeks' time, we'll just pot them back up. I just want to see and separate any of the babies because they can get a little overwhelming. So anyway, I'll pull you down and let's see what's going on. Okay, so let's start with the small ones. We'll do the big one last because it's the most exciting. So let's just dump this out. Take the tag out. There's always going to be so many little small ones. Just going to grab a container. A dry container. We'll put the small bulbs in there just so we don't lose them. As you know, or maybe you don't know, Amorphophallus konjac really divides and multiplies and goes crazy. So it's not uncommon for there to be 20 or 30 little bulbs that come off of the main one. It's dusty. It didn't feel like it blew up all over the place, but I can feel it in my mouth. So this one here, I can't remember the size of it when it went in. I believe that it was about this big when it went in. So we got some growth on it. I didn't really treat this one really well. It looks like this is actually brand new, and this grew from the old corm that was there. This was husk of skin down there. So this is going to have a great start in the springtime when it gets a little bit warmer. I don't know whether you can see, but there's little pinkish growths on there. They will either be roots or they will be new baby bulbs. Who knows? We'll just stick that aside. Now, let's do the next one. Take the tags out. This one here has bulbs all along the soil surface, so this one's going to be a little different. This one gained much more size. That little bulb just fell off. Alright. I usually like to store these dry because if there's any rot going on, if you store it dry, the rot doesn't really go very far. But if you keep it in soil, it is possible to rot your plant out prematurely. So this one here looks good. Same sort of deal. This one's more, it's more big around, but this one here is thicker. No, I thought it was, but they're about the same size, except this one's a little bit wider. Very exciting. Another one out the door. Last one but not least. I love doing this. I apologize if you find this boring, but I really think it's exciting to go through and see how much they grew. This one here really put out babies. Oop. There's a little baby that just broke off. There's more babies here, right there, and then all along up here. All the old roots still hanging on. They're all crispy and dead, but still hanging on. I can take these off just to clean it up. Our little baby that just broke off. A lot of the little teeny babies won't survive, but might as well try them out. Ooh. That's a good size one right there as a baby. There we go. Nice and cleaned up. Ready to go in a pot in a couple of weeks. About mid-February, early March, I will really start to pot these things up. This one's a really nice size one. And look at, you got this one, this growth point, this growth point. These two are going to really start to grow. Looking so good. Now, the pièce de résistance. We're going to dump this out. And the cactus. Or not the cactus, the succulent. Gotta be careful with this one. There's going to be all kinds of bigger babies on this one, because that's just what these do. The bigger the plant, the more babies they produce. Alright. I'm going to pause the video while we investigate, and I'll show you all the babies that come out of here. Okay, so here we go. This is the konjac. We finally got rid of all the soil and stuff. I was surprised at how far these arms went. They went way down to the bottom of the pot pretty well. They really do like to multiply. Let me just dump this out. So this is the main one. I actually thought it might be a little bit bigger, but as you probably remember from last year, it didn't start growing until really late. I think it was midsummer before it actually started to put out growth. And I was kind of worried that it was never going to sprout. And then it looks like, and this, from what I understand, doesn't happen all that often. It has this here, which is potentially the start of another flower spike. If it wasn't a flower spike, in the fall, it would look more like this one here. Do you see how it's just like a chocolate chip or something, a butterscotch chip in the center? This one, when the leaf came off, when the petiole was pulled off, it was this, and it was really pink, and it was long. Well, not long, as long as you can see there. But in comparison to these ones don't really have anything. Do you see the difference? This one here doesn't really have much going on, but if we remove the old dead junk, it's just this one's going to want to try to grow soon. This one's starting to push up, but it was like a butterscotch chip. Still small, just a little pyramid. This one was much more protruding. So when we go to plant this, I'm going to try like the experts do, and I'm going to weigh it prior to it getting planted. And we'll see how much it weighs, and then we'll see how much it weighs after the season is done to see how much it's actually grown. They go by ounces or grams or pounds when they get bigger. So this isn't a titan, but these corms can get quite large. So I just wanted to share with you what this looked like and what we're going to deal with this spring, and looking forward to spring actually. So anyway, stay tuned for more updates. There will be many more, and happy growing. And if I sent you some konjac bulbs in the spring, I'd love to see photos of when they were growing. Did they grow? I don't know. Some of you didn't have much luck, but I do know that some of you did have great luck. And the corms actually grew to be about this size, which is very amazing. So anyway, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Plants and Things What's Growing on Facebook, also the regular Plants and Things page, also on Twitter, oh my goodness, everywhere. So anyway, stay tuned for more updates. Until next time. That finally is blooming for me. I'm late to the amaryllis party. All of you on the Plants and Things What's Growing page have been posting all kinds of beautiful photos of your amaryllis. I am probably one of the last ones to post an amaryllis photo. This is the only one that I have in flower right now.